Hey everybody, I want to talk about the aftermath of parental estrangement and some things our sons and daughters do not consider when they make their decision to cut ties. And I'll just say I don't think they realize how far reaching it goes. And that even if they walked away, they think they parted ways and it's done. But really it's not. Because they don't just instill that sense of grief once. Like a yellow jacket, it happens over and over and over again. And it can be heartbreaking to the point where some estranged parents have ended their lives because they just can't take it anymore. The one thing we all face after our sons and daughters part way are Mother's Days, holidays, their birthdays, our birthdays, family vacations, family traditions, etc., etc. So every time Mother's Day comes around, you're left reeling a little bit, and then a lot of times you just don't want to even go in Hallmark or Walmart because right there, smack dab in front of you, is a display about the greatest mom ever. And you know that you're not going to receive a card. When you decide to start living and leave the house, and I'll just give you an example of what I went through and something I had to face and deal with. So my children parted ways. Then I started working at Milwaukee County at General Mitchell International Airport. This is way back when. And I worked in an office outside of the airport. Once in a while, we'd have our meetings, and I'd have to go and sit in the terminal area and wait until the door opened for the room, and then I'd go in and have a seat. But while waiting in the concourse area, you would see grandmas and grandpas waiting down the ramp. Would the grandchildren would run and run up into the arms of their grandmas and grandpas, and they'd have this little family reunion like on Love Actually, and everyone would be one big happy family, and you're sitting there going, oh, just not me. I will probably never have that experience. It's like a death over and over and over again. The pain can be overwhelming. And the sadness can take your breath away. I think for me personally, I suffered anxiety because estrangement was new, it was fresh, the wound was gaping. And here I am sitting on a chair at the airport seeing this, and all I wanted to do was curl up into a little ball, go home, and throw the covers over my head and say, I can't do this. And so our sons and daughters don't realize the decision they made affects us in more ways than one. So I understand if you cut ties with your family, and not just your mom, your whole family, it really is quite something. So anyways, that's all I wanted to say. People can do what they want, but it is a much greater ripple than what they actually believe. So anyways, that's all I've got. I hope this helps. I'm so grateful to have friends and husband and this and that to help me get through, and that's all I've got. So anyways, I will be back.